217 Recovery Podcast. It is the 21st November.
Hey now.
19. My name is Corey Winfield.
I'm Chris Goss.
Hi, I'm Ryan Bickman. Hi. How you guys doing?
Hey, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. You sound a little different tonight.
Well, I got a little bit of the HIV.
Oh, Hiva. Well, that's too bad. Here, you better go back to sleep, Ryan.
Okay.
All right. So, Ryan is going to head back to Sleepy Land, and Chris and I will do the podcast tonight. And Chris, today it was a kind of an easy day, you could call it, but also a day where things just didn't go as planned.
Oh, so it was kind of a normal day in recovery?
Yeah. I mean, they went as planned, just not as I had them planned.
Oh, so you thought something was going to go how you wanted it to go, but it didn't go how you wanted it to go, but it went okay?
Yeah, I mean, well, it could be worse. I could have
Right.
drank today. And
Right.
could be back in the hospital and kicked out of here and
Yeah.
lose my job and
your job.
be homeless. And
Homeless.
But that didn't happen. So
That's
at
a
the
good
end-
thing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a good day.
Always a good day.
And just because it didn't go as I had planned it, like when I woke up this morning, I thought, okay, well, I'm going to take my car in to the Ford dealership. They're going to look at the window because I roll the window down. It'll roll down a little bit, and then I go to roll it back up, and it's like, hey, we're going back up, and then it just drops back down. So
I remember seeing that.
yeah, that's
Before.
not good because I figure, hey, it's because my luck, and they say never to say this kind of thing, but I would be, back in Coloma, Benton Harbor, at Christmas,
yeah.
everything closed, and I forget and go, and then it just,
All the way down.
yeah.
Snowstorm.
I had that happen in my Jeep. I had a 99 Jeep Cherokee, and I didn't even hit the button. I looked over. It was just, I'm like, what the F just happened?
That's terrible.
How, what the?
Just gave up on life, kind of like we did at one point.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go
gives up on the
down.
motor and whatever the hell the other thing is that starts with an R.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I took that in there, and I thought, because the heated seats that I have.
Which I like.
Rich and famous.
Yeah.
But the one that works on my side, it works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work. So I thought, hey, guys, check that out too. So I was thinking, because I called and kind of told them what was going on with the car, and it's like, it's a regulator or it's a motor. Maybe a couple $100. I'm like, not bad.
Right.
Should never have said that. Not bad. We'll keep the price going up. So anyway, I was thinking, maybe about $300 for both, the window and the seat.
Right.
And times 2, I forgot to say, because that's what the estimate came back,
so
and I'm like,
the window, the heated seat times 2.
$600.
Jesus, holy shite.
Yeah, so I just said, that's not gonna happen. How about we just get that window fixed? And then people are like, well, you can YouTube that and look at that. So I YouTubed it.
Okay, and what did YouTube tell you?
Well, YouTube told me that don't look at this one guy's video because he was like, these rivets here, I'm just going to drill those out. And I'm like, I'm not going to be drilling stuff out. Like,
Yeah, I don't see you as a drilling type of guy.
I did have a slight career in.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, the other day we were in the car, and I noticed that window doing that, and it's just like you can't keep your hand off that button.
Well,
I get it.
It was an accident.
No, see, the thing is, I say this from sitting in the passenger seat and the seat in here, a lot easier said than done. So, I get it. I understand.
And so, I told him, we'll fix the window, whatever. So that's on Monday. So that kind of threw me because I first of all, I thought it was going to be cheaper. I thought it was something they could fix today. So, or tomorrow. But no, we're going to wait till Monday.
Push it off. Push it off.
Might as well. I have the day off, right?
Right,
God forbid I sleep in. I can't don't get the car there in the morning.
It's not going to happen on your day off.
He did tell me they would give me a car to drive around.
Ooh,
Like, okay, then.
that's outstanding. So you're telling me I got a chance.
Yes.
Sweet.
So we'll go for a ride on
Yes.
Monday. But then I realized that I couldn't fix the seat because $300, man, that's like.
You're better off buying a brand new seat.
Right? I mean, how much are those babies?
I've seen them online. You can get, I almost said a bad word, nice racing seat for like $200. But it's not heated. It's got a 5-point harness. It'll make you look cooler. It'll be a hell of a time getting in and out.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay.
I already have enough time getting in and out. You got the...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we'll just put one in the passenger seat when I go for a ride periodically.
Yeah. Move the passenger seat over. That would kind of be weird.
It'll be awesome.
I have to adjust it from the...
From the right side. There you are, jamming your hand down, trying to move the seat back. What are you doing? Don't bother me.
Save $300.
Oh, great. Well, that sounds like a little bit of a trying day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then, I didn't plan on going to an AA meeting, but Naveed was wanting to do lunch, so I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, hey, we could hit a meeting. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So we went there, and then it was reading out of that book.
I know. I was there at that meeting.
And we read out of a book.
There's readings out of books.
Yeah, I don't like the book, so I don't really remember the name of it. And it was talking about anger, and I almost thought I would skip reading because I'm like, I don't really like this book, especially this part about anger, because I don't agree really with what it says about anger. I mean, some of it's true. It pretty much says if you're angry, go for a run.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gives you alternatives to, rather than punching a wall or having a beverage or a shot.
Yeah, and it says there, I don't know. That's cool. I guess that's a place to start, is to understand your anger and know you're angry, but it's pretty easy to know when you're angry, at least for me.
I know when I'm pissed.
I'm angry. Oh, okay, I'm going to go for a run. Works sometimes, for a minute. Because that was a big thing for me with my last relationship. I was so hurt and I felt betrayed. But before I could realize I even felt hurt and betrayed, I was angry.
I think that's the first thing we go to. And I know... I always just shoot to anger. I skip over all that crying and sadness and all the things like that. Just go straight to anger.
Yeah.
Punching a hole in something.
Because feeling angry means we don't have to feel it.
Yeah.
And anger, as I learned, is a secondary emotion. And when you feel angry, if you know you're angry, okay, just take a minute. Like the lady said today, she has to just kind of leave the situation, go away, where she can just think. And then break down why you're angry. Are you embarrassed? Are you hurt? Are you betrayed? What are you really feeling? Because anger, you don't just feel anger. You feel anger because you are embarrassed. You feel anger because you were betrayed, or you're hurt inside. And once you feel that, like the guy that was talking smack about 217 recovery. He was smack about Ryan. He was talking smack about me.
Doesn't know me yet.
First, I was angry, and we've talked about this on the podcast. And why was I angry? Well, because I thought that guy was my friend. So I felt betrayed. I felt hurt by him saying those things. I mean, then I dealt with it, and I realized, okay, well, I know how that person is, and I just don't need that person in my life.
Right.
I mean, me running around talking smack back or doing whatever, that's just going to make his point valid. Right. Oh, Corey is not a nice guy.
He's just, it's kind of like what the person who mentioned, she said, I'm going to spend, half of my day or 2 days while this guy hasn't even thought about it for 5 minutes and he's on to another thing.
Yeah.
Just a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something different. It certainly is something different. What we think, how we do. Like my job today. 10:05, an order comes in. Everything's pretty much all clean.
Sorry about that.
How did you like your lunch though?
Oh, it was delicious.
Well, I wasn't there making it, so I bet it was better. Got as far as days go, the friend of mine that the perfect storm that I is going to make it back. It's a good thing. But that's their day. My day consisted of it's payday. Oh, guess what happened to me? I didn't make enough for anything because I had 19 hours worked 3 days. So I was just pretty much was in a funk for a minute and was just like, you know what? If I don't make rent and I don't get my way, I'm just going to take my small bit of money and go, right, and then I was thinking, what the heck good is that going to do? Because then I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere. So as far as days go, yeah, we had a little bit, we each had our own little bit of a day. We each had a little bit of a day. You know, I'm sure I can work something out. I can get my phone bill paid. But I think before the show we mentioned something to the fact, you know, I did, as I was texting somebody, you know, I am grateful that I did get a paycheck. I'm not, you know, sitting just stewing over something.
Right.
So it's, I got good and I got bad, you know, but the good outweighs the bad. I'm not back where I was. I thought for a minute I wanted to, but there's no sense in being there. I know that today.
And there's people around, and it's already happened. You just don't know what it is yet. But people, when they see you doing the right thing, and if they know you need money, they'll talk to people who need help doing stuff, you know,
Right.
like detailing a car, or,
Right.
you know, there's other things, other opportunities that can come along if you just keep doing the right thing.
Right.
You know, is it easy to, F it, I'm out of here.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's so easy. Now, you're going to
crap
live
way out.
a pretty crappy life.
Right. But, you know, that's the life that we're tired of living, you know, but it's the, you know, the chicken crap way out. It's the easy way out. It's the way that we used to try. So, you know, we try these new methods as far as, you know, I learned that, you know, when I get angry, I count my teeth. And then it was a comedian that said it in the passive-aggressive way, you count the inside. So if you could see me right now, I'm counting my teeth. And I have all my teeth in the front, but I, you know, lost a few in the back. So there's only a couple on the top to count. But it's, it's, you know, and I thought to myself, too, I was like, oh, damn it, man. You know, I should be out making this little bit of extra money, being able to do that. And, you know, it's, sorry, I didn't mean to get so angry. Apologize. That's the, then I'm trying to deal with this anger. But, yeah, I know that, you know, I'm doing the next best thing. And man. And, yeah, whew. Sometimes I get passionate, sometimes I lose all train of thought, and sometimes I lose words, which doesn't happen often. If you know me and you know me well enough, I can talk.
Breathe.
Yeah, I'm breathing.
Breathe.
That's one thing I learned is I got to keep breathing, because if I stop breathing, which I've done before, it's only going to get worse.
Well, Chris, I was listening to you talk there, and I have an option for you.
Options?
Yes.
Sometimes options for you are a little scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Have you thought of this? We could go to the casino and bet it all on black, and you could double your money.
Well, the funny thing was,
and then we can double it again by betting it on black again. Or you could just lose it all and then have absolutely nothing.
I thought one day driving by the casino here in town, I was like, man, I want to get paid. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a gambler at all. You know, I gambled with my life.
We're
I didn't
addicts.
gamble with money.
We use other. I mean, gambling is an addiction too.
Absolutely. I know people that, you know, they're so-and-so, and I'm a compulsive gambler. And I could see myself probably becoming a compulsive gambler, but I only do the penny slots or the quarter slots. I don't do a whole lot of big, you know, card games. I don't count cards. I play spades when I'm incarcerated or in rehab, and I don't plan on being in either place anytime soon. Knock on wood. Whew, sometimes, but yeah. So, you know, yeah. So we're going to the casino tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
It was a joke.
All right, sorry.
It was just making a fun. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Okay.
So we went to the AA meeting that we were talking about. The dude apologizes, and he doesn't say our names or anything, but he's like, you know, there's two people I need to apologize to. And you know, after the meeting, he came up and he was like, hey, you know, I'm sorry, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it is what it is, but I'm glad that I haven't really, I don't know, it is what it is. And I was thinking about my old job in Ben Harbor when I worked at the radio station there.
Radio station.
Yeah, and how I was trying to feel my emotions and try to see, am I really angry still? I mean, I don't like what happened. I went to Pine Rest in Grand Rapids for depression. I told them where I was going, and they said, you know, go get help, go get what you need, take as much time as you want. We got you covered. And so I go there, and this will probably be more of my story on the 15th of December that I tell, but I got out of there, and immediately they wanted to talk to me. I told them, you know, hey, I got 2 weeks from the doctors from there and the medication to kick in, but I'll come meet with you. So I didn't want to meet at the radio station, so I had him meet me at